Okay, here's a quick update on everything. Let me start off by saying tomorrow is Thursday, and Thursday is going to be, as it turns out, the day of my first treatment. It was not originally planned that way. It was originally planned that it was going to be merely the setup, and that the actual appointment was going to start the following Monday. But apparently my surgeon had been in touch with them and wanted the process accelerated because of the growing tumor. So I start tomorrow afternoon. My appointment is 2:20 or 2:30 or something like that. And I have the setup first and then the actual treatment. So wish me luck, and we start. The train is leaving the station. I am going to try to visualize it killing the beast and saving all the important parts of me. So I'm hoping that's the way it turns out actually. And I'm trying to have it be a serene kind of experience with as little peripheral damage as possible and as little disruption to my life as possible, because once the 5 weeks are over, we're then on an accelerated pace to get all the pre-op stuff done, and somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks after this is over, I'll have the actual surgery. So I'll keep you all updated. And again, as I say, my life is not this. This is one aspect of my life, so let's talk about the other things. I had done a video in which I had told you all about the stuff that I got in my Ulta haul. It was all of the stuff that was the repeats of everything that I had gotten before and the things that I absolutely love. So I am going to have to redo that for you, and let me try to see if I can do that right now. So bear with me for just a minute and we'll see if it works. So just a quick review again of the things that I got at Ulta. That was during the Ulta sale, which was the same time essentially as the VIB sale at Sephora. So again, as I say, I did do a video at the time. It's lost. This is what I got. I got refills. So I got a refill of my Quickie Contour Stick, which is the Hoola product. And this I love. When I first got it, I didn't like it as much as I liked the powder Hoola by Benefit that I've been using the whole time. But that's because I get used to the things that I'm using and I really like it. This is the one that I've got that's pretty worn down at this point. I do it down here and blend up. I do it up here, and then I just use my rotating brush. I do it down here just a little bit on my chin and my jawline, and I do it on the sides of my nose. And when I remember, I do it under my lip to get that pouty look under the lip. So this, I love it, and I definitely, as for now, I want to keep on buying this. I'm very happy with it. I also bought the Tarte Shape Tape because I am well more than halfway through, and I don't want to have to deal with this around the time of surgery and all of that, so I will have that in place as my replacement. Probably the most important replacement is my Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, and the Beauty Flash Balm it works so incredibly well, and now that we can't get the Nivea anymore, at least to be able to use that on my neck, I'm not vigilant with it. I'm not vigilant with anything these days other than what is absolutely necessary, because there are days when I don't function terribly well. There are days when it's all I can do to get through the day and try to get some things done in preparation for the next few months and whatever they bring. The other thing that I got, and I was down to the dregs on this, is my Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench. I love it. It is the most quenching moisturizer ever, and I use it in conjunction with my Tatcha, which I didn't replace now. I replaced the Tatcha a little while ago, and I have to link to that below as well. This Tatcha Luminous Deep Hydrating Firming Serum I use it every single day, and this is wonderful. It works very well, and I love the smell of it. I love the smell of the Tatcha products altogether. It has a very pleasant scent. Now, one thing I bought, I don't have it with me because it's in the bathroom. I've been using it. It's the Clarins Gentle FM, it says. I don't know what that means. Cleanse, whatever the heck it is. It's a cleanser. And I figured it's Clarins, and I love the Clarins other product. I love the scent. I love everything. And I said, it's a cleanser I can use. I was looking for a new one. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate the smell of it. It doesn't smell remotely like the Flash Bomb. I don't like the smell. And I don't think it does anything worthwhile. So this is, for me, an epic fail, and it's something I will not buy again. Let's see. So I got my Beauty Flash Bomb, the cleanser, the Tarte Shape Tape, the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench, my Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and that one lasts quite a while, and the one Indulgence. And I should not have done this because I'm not in a position to indulge myself with anything monetarily right now. But they did have the, I think it was 20% off at the time. So I felt if I was ever going to do it, I was going to do it then. And I can't remember because I know I put this in a few videos, but I'm not sure they actually made it to you. So this is the Mont Guerlain. And I love the bottle. I really do. I love the scent. It has an undertone that is sweet. It does have some light floral scent. It, I believe, has some musk in it. It's just a very pleasant, very lovely scent. Is it my signature scent? No. My signature scent that I've never been able to replace, well, that's not true. For a while I used, not Charlie, there was something else I used for years ago after my Bal of Versailles. Bal of Versailles was my signature fragrance for many years. And you can still get a rendition of it, but it's not the same. I haven't tried it, and I'm sort of afraid to even try it because I don't want to be terribly disappointed. But having a lovely fragrance is always a nice thing, and it kind of always makes you feel good, even when you're feeling less than terrific. So that's all I need to share today, other than to show you the makeup. I did the Naturals palette from Profusion today for my eye makeup. I added my Tarte pencil that is here someplace. It's the two-edged pencil. This is at the Tartist. And one side is a pencil and the other side is a liquid, a gel liner. But I used the pencil today and I like it a lot. It has a nice look, very close to the lash line. The lashes, I did the Marc Jacobs today, and I always love that. I love the Marc Jacobs. Under my eye, I used a tiny little bit. This is in the grays and black at the corner. And underneath, I put a tiny little bit of green. It barely shows, but it's like a peekaboo kind of look, and I like it a lot. I can see that my bags look pretty pronounced on the screen, although truthfully in person, less so, I think, at least to my eyes. For the lipstick today, I went a little bit darker, as some of you have been suggesting, and I do like. And I did, again, it's my Laura Geller Plum Freeze, so it's no longer available, but this color is around everywhere. So that is not an issue to get, and I will come up with something that is as close to a dupe for the color as I can. In the center, I used my NARS, and this one is the matte lip pencil. And by the way, one of you had asked, forgive me, I forgot who did, about the lip pencil. What keeps the lipstick on longer? If I use a matte pencil or a matte liquid as the base, or if I use the liner pencil and go over my whole lip and then put the lipstick on, the lipstick stays on longer. So that's the way it works. I did this in the center. Over that, I put my little bit of my Love Me Do crayon to give it the little bit of highlight in the middle. I did that very inexpensive pencil to line it with that I've shown you before, that 97 or 99-cent pencil. So that worked well. For my little bit of glow today, for my highlight, this is a soft focus highlighter for the face, and this is What's Up by Benefit. I had bought that at one point quite a while ago. Had barely used it, decided I didn't love it. The truth is it's really very nice, and it gives me a nice kind of highlight. So I have no complaints. And that is the look for today. My blush and my bronzer are the same that I've been using, and I've been using that cheap, inexpensive, I should say, palette that I had gotten after Christmas that was on sale at, I'm pretty sure it was Walgreens. It's running low though, so the powdery consistency of that, I reach pan faster, but still, it is May. I didn't start using it right away, but I've been using it for quite a while. So for $6.99, if it only lasts another couple of months, no loss. And I certainly would replace it, and I believe I have a connection to that below as well, a link to it. So that is the look that I have today. What else is there? I think that's essentially it. I'm going to ask you to say a little prayer for me tomorrow about 2:30, 2:20, whenever it is that I go in for my setup and then my first treatment. I will report back and let you know how that went. And I have been trying so hard to get things done at home, but I cannot work at any place. So as I say, just say that little prayer for me for tomorrow at 2:20 or 2:30 or whatever it turns out to be. My ability to get things done at home is very limited now, and I don't even obviously have the effects of radiation yet, so I'm hoping I get to do as much as I can do before I go for surgery. A friend of mine said to me, so you'll have the surgery and you'll recuperate for a couple of weeks and then you'll be back to work. I said, what? Oh, from your mouth to God's ear. Now that would be a blessing, but that's not going to happen. So I'm praying for the best possible result in all ways that I can. I'm hoping that the bloody dragon that is this tumor starts to get killed off, or its ability to reproduce. I hope it immediately gets affected after the first treatment. I can only pray for that. I'm going to pray during the treatment that it kills the dragon, as I say, and that it leaves all of my healthy tissue in viable shape, and that I have as little damage, peripheral damage, as possible. So that's it. That's all I can ask for and pray for, and I'm happy to be able to spend the time with you. And I actually have to go out and run a few errands, but I started to tell you, trying to get things done, all I did one day was I cleaned out half my fridge, threw out the stuff because I had to replace it with the food that I bought, and then I did, the next day, I did a load of washing because it had been a long time. It was a very large load. My machines accommodate a lot. And it really was the equivalent of probably 2 normal loads. So I did that, put the stuff in the dryer, folded everything up, and just by the time I had to try to put things away, and I didn't put everything away, it was bad. And the next day I really lost the whole day because my leg was killing me. But in fairness, I had also vacuumed one area rug, polished one piece of furniture downstairs, and I had done some other minor, tiny little thing. I don't recall right now. One final thing, and I just wanted to show you the top. This is, again, a top from Chico's from last year or the year before. It's a long top, which really serves me well right about now because of, wanting to cover up a lot. I'll do a long shot of it again in that mirror and you know, just trying to find comfortable things to wear. I have on an old, very inexpensive pair of like the jeans looking jeggings or leggings or whatever they're called. And that's it for today. Thank God for the shoes and the sneakers that I bought. They're all comfortable. My feet are something I no longer have to worry about for now. And that is nice to have that off my head. I forgot to go buy the Eucerin and the Aquaphor, and I'm going to hope that they have it in the drugstore so I can actually pick some up tomorrow after my treatment and see if I can just do that for now instead of ordering it at Vitacost. I would have liked to get it there because things are so much cheaper, but it is what it is. So that's it. I'll show you the long shot, and then it's over and out until tomorrow, because I'll film tomorrow if I'm at all up to it, which I expect I should be able to after I come back from my first radiation treatment. Fingers and toes crossed. I also want to ask them if I can do my glue-on nails, because I really want to do that. I'm very unhappy. My nails have been very brittle lately, and they're just breaking off, and it's not fun. So if I can do that, I don't think it should affect anything, but I don't want to do it until I ask them. And that is it. Take care.